Okay, another successful call out today. We've got two snakes here today, a boomslang and a puff adder. It's a nice overcast day. We're expecting some rain, so all the snakes were out on the move. We rescued these two snakes before any dogs or any other animals could harm them, and now I'm going to release them here on my farm. We're going to go for a little walk and pick a perfect spot a little bit further away from the house, and we're going to release these guys into this nice thicket, the fynbos and foresty area. They're both very prolific in the fynbos and in the forest. So let's go out and see if we can find a nice little spot to let these two beauties go. As you can see, we've got nice thick grassland here up at the top. Great for the puff adders. We've got a lot of striped field mice here. But I want to take them a little further away from the house. The boomslang obviously loves to climb trees. There's a lot of trees here, but we're just going to cut through the thicket here a bit and get to a better spot. Let's go bundu bashing a bit. Don't want to step onto another puff adder while we're walking here. I do only have my slops on, but it's very rare to actually step on these guys. They're actually quite well camouflaged and hidden, normally close under trees and stuff. Let's find a nice spot to let them go. As you can see here, this is now the fynbos region. Fynbos is a very complex plant biome within southern Africa, and this is a favorite amongst the puff adders. And the boomslangs also do well because a lot of smaller birds nest in these kind of shrubberies. So I'm going to go a little bit further down and we're going to let these guys out. I think we found a nice little opening here. Nice to release them and nice for you to be able to see them. We've got a bit of light here just before the rains are coming in. You can see we've got nice climb foliage for the boomslang to climb in, and a lot of nice low-lying grass and fynbos for the puff adder to go and hunt striped field mice. Let's see how jumpy these guys are. I'm going to start by opening this tub. They're both hiding at the moment. I'm going to start with the puffy. One of them actually. Here's the boomslang. The boomslang. I'll stop with the puffy. Let's see, look at that. Beautiful female puff adder. Small little tail. Just want to be gentle with her. Oh, tricky when they're this small. She's a little bit. Let me just grab a little stick here in case. When they're short and small like this, they're quite difficult to gauge, but incredibly fast striking snakes, these puff adders. Look at those beautiful markings under the body. Such a beautiful specimen. Rare for down here in the Cape for them to be this kind of dull in color. They're normally quite bright and yellow, but she's sitting very. Ooh, she's a little bit. See, if you just go very gently, they can strike around so quickly. You got to be starting to huff a bit. She's a little bit upset. Look at that. When they're this short, it's very difficult. Look at that spectacular specimen. What a miraculous puff adder. And still a youngster. Already sexually mature, can definitely already produce babies, but these guys can get over 1 meter in length. This one is only about 50-60 centimeters. But really gentle actually. Gently. Look at those big nostrils in the front. And that's where the name puff adder comes from. They make a loud huffing sound by forcing a large amount of air through those big nostrils in the front. Really love puff adders. You can look at the camouflage on the ground here. You can imagine if this snake had to sit absolutely still in ambush, you would not see it. And that's unfortunately where most of the bites come, is people stepping on them. It's very rare for a puff adder to be aggressive. As you can see here, she just wants to move along. The boomslang is hiding very well. I'm just going to grab the boomie here. Beautiful colorful boomslang. Look at that. Wow. That is incredible. A puff adder and a boomslang. This boomie is jumpy. Look at the colors on this boomslang though. Look at that. Come here. This boomie just wants to dart off. That is incredible. Look at them. Two of the most famous snakes in Africa, the boomslang and the puff adder. Look at this puffy moving. Look at that. Woo. Look at that nice color comparison of two of Africa's most infamous creatures. The colorful male boomslang of the Western Cape and the puff adder. One is a ground ambush hunter, the other one is an active hunter in the trees and the shrubs. So rare to see them, and look, they don't harm each other at all. Such a beautiful specimen. And I'm going to let them go. I'm going to move them to the other side because this is going towards my house. I just want this puffy is so short. Okay, let's put you guys on this side. Come, just support a little weight. I'm going to let them go. Look at them dart off. Come right behind me, yeah. Look at this camouflage. Look at how they're going to disappear now. Boomslang will be off quickly. Look at the speed of this boomslang. There he goes. Wow. Gone. Look at the puff adder. Much slower moving. But look at the camouflage. Look at that snake blending in. You will not see that snake if it wasn't moving. Designed for undergrowth hunting. I'm so glad that we could have helped those two snakes, and I'm always glad to go out and rescue snakes when they're in people's houses or near other livestock or animals. And I've got a nice safe space here on my farm where I can release them and they can live out the rest of their lives. That puff adder will go on now, hunting striped field mice, keeping the rodent population under control, and that boomslang will be up in the trees hunting birds and chameleons. Two beautiful specimens, and they live here side by side very peacefully for millions of years. What a great save and what a great release.